clear across the northwest with outbreaks of rain for Northern Ireland and western Scotland through the afternoon. Temperatures, on the whole, quite close to average for the time of year. And then into next week, well, low pressure is often going to be close to the northwest of the UK, so it will be quite unsettled across northwestern areas, but some drier and sunnier weather towards the southeast.
Hello, it's 7 p.m. in London. This is The World Today with me, Ben Brown. 26 people are free after one of the biggest prisoner swaps in recent history between Russia and the West. Among those released, the Wall Street Journal reporter Evan Gershkovich. Speaking from the White House alongside family members of the released Americans, President Joe Biden thanked US allies involved in negotiating the prisoner exchange.
Moments ago, families and I were able to speak to them on the telephone from the Oval Office. They're out of Russia. Earlier today, they were flown to Turkey, and soon they'll be wheels up on their way home to see their families.
In other news, in the UK, the suspect in the Southport stabbings has been named as Axel Muganwa Rudakubana after restrictions preventing him from being identified were lifted. The BBC's Director General reveals that he knew in November that Hugh Edwards had been arrested for possession of the most serious category of indecent images of children. And also coming up on The World Today, Venice limits the size of tourist parties to 25 people in its latest attempt to reduce the impact of crowds on the city. Hello and welcome to The World Today, an hour of international news from the BBC, and it is one of the biggest prisoner exchanges between East and West in recent modern history. 26 people have been swapped between Russia and the United States and 5 other countries. The White House has hailed the deal as historic. President Biden has called it a feat of diplomacy. Well, among the 16 people released from custody in Russia is the Wall Street Journal reporter Evan Gershkovich, the former US Marine Paul Whelan, and the Russian